I'm so excited about this. I'm so excited. I don't know what to call it. Maybe you can help me. Maybe we can discover on the way. What can we call it? Should we call it an encounter? Should we call it a discovery? Should we call it something new? Should we call it a mystery? Should we call it grace? Should we call it the holy ground? Should we call it the mysterious man? Should we call it a stranger? Because at this moment, at this time, I don't know what to call it, but I do know it have a specific word. I just can't locate the word, but I believe that you are going to help me. You're going to help me. You're going to help me. Out of the excitement, I hope that you feel the excitement. There was a little girl. She was walking in the woods. While walking in the woods, she came across a light. This light looked so bright. If it was the modern days, relating it to the ancient times, we would call it the times of Moses, when he had an encounter. There was a light. There was a light. There was a light. Out of that light, voice of a man came out. Not just the voice of a man, but the kind of a voice that makes the trees trembles. The kind of a voice that, as it utters vibrations, tingles the body. The kind of a voice that sounded like a mighty rushing wind, yet so sweet and calm. This voice, it had the ability that whatsoever word that was uttered from it, everything around it came to life. Everything came to life. And the little girl, out of confusion, but yet curiosity, she looked around. She looked around. She looked around so excited, curious while walking towards the light. She leaned towards the light. She tried to get into the light. She asked this question: is there anyone there? Is there anyone there? Who is in there? Who's talking? You sound so sweet and comforting. Who's in there? Hello? 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 Anybody there? Who are you? The little girl was not afraid. The little girl was not afraid. Out of the light, a male figure started to form. And the little girl felt so comforted. Her pupils, her eyes brightened up. She looked so curious. When her eyes opened so wide, the sparkles in her eyes, the reflection of the light was so beautiful. And the man said, I know you. You know, I know you. And she wondered, you know me? Where do you know me from? Where are you coming from? Who are you? Are you my dad's friend? Wait, you look familiar. You look familiar from the descriptions that I heard about you. Are you the Son of Man? Are you Jesus? Tell me, stranger. Tell me, man of light. Tell me something. Tell me something. Tell me I'll see you again. Tell me I can do something for you. Tell me, what can I do for you? I will do anything. I'll even give you candies. I can come here every day. Tell me what to do. And the man with a soft laughter looked at the little girl and said, how sweet of you that you thought of sharing your candies with me. But there's something that you can do for me. I want you to do something for me. Don't be a stranger in my Father's presence. Don't be a stranger in my presence. Never walk away from me. Don't be quiet. No matter what you go through, always come back to me. Come back to me. As you grow, life will look like the scary woods. But inside those scary woods, I will be there. I will appear like that. And the little girl said, stranger, maybe should I call you Father? Should I call you Jesus? Tell me something. Mama told me that I should share everything I encounter, everything I get. I want to share this encounter with people. How can I do it? How will they believe and trust me? And the man said, go into the Word. There's a book in your mother's shelf. Go fetch that book and you'll find me there. You will find me there. You won't be a stranger. You will find me there. She wondered, ran back into her mother's house with excitement. She ran back to the mother's house, opened the shelf and said, I'm looking for the closure. I'm looking for that man. He said I will find him in this book. Mama, I saw this man. He said I will find him in this book. And the mother looked at her. Oh, my daughter, what happened to you? Out of excitement that she couldn't be pulled down by the confusion of her mother, she opened the book. She opened the book, hours and hours and hours and opening the book. And she came across the book of Revelations, Revelations 3 verse 20. It said, behold, I stand at the door and knock. If anyone hears my voice and opens the door, I will come in and eat with that person and they with me. She read it again. Behold, I stand at the door and knock, and knock, and knock. If anyone at the door hears my voice and opens, I will come in and eat with that person and they with me. She was amazed. She was amazed that, okay then, I know the mystery now. It is found in hearing the voice. It means that there's a certain point that a person can be occupied with things that they can't even hear the knocking at the door. But it will take somebody who will have the active senses of hearing to hear the knock at the door. It will take someone who's not ignorant to hear the knocking at the door, that will respond to the knocking. Okay? It's about hearing. It's about hearing. It's about hearing. And also not just hearing, but opening as well. And then she went through the book again. She opened pages and pages and pages. And she came across John 10:27 that said, my sheep hear my voice and I know them and they follow me. She said, my sheep hear my voice. So the mystery is in hearing. And how do the sheep hear the voice? How do the sheep hear the voice? And then she recalled the words the man said to her. Don't be a stranger in my presence. So that means that the mystery is staying in his presence, is finding him in this book. It is staying in this book because by so doing, it will be easy to recognize the voice, to hear the voice. And by so doing, I'll be able to hear and know the voice. And I won't be a stranger in his presence because he will know me. And when he knows me, I will follow him. Okay? Then what happens? What happens now that I saw him, but I can't see him now? What happens? The little girl kept opening the book. She went through the pages again. She went through the pages again. And she came across Isaiah 41 verse 10. That said, fear not, I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. Okay? I should fear not. I should fear not. What does it mean? I should fear not. Is there something to fear? And then she recalled. He said something. That man said something in the woods. He said, as you grow, you will come across the kind of atmosphere, the kind of days that look like the woods. Scary, but I will be there. That's what he meant. It means that there will be something that will intimidate me. There will be something that will try to put fear in my life as I grow. But he said, fear not, I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. Okay? That is the greatest assurance. He must be the greatest man. He must be the King of Kings. That he will help me in everything. That I should not fear. He must be the mighty man. And I remember his last words that stayed with me forever. The kind of words that sometimes when I try to turn my back on him or feel like I'm so alone, I remember the book of Matthew. The book of Matthew 28, verse 20. It says, I will be with you always, even unto the end of the world. I will be with you always, even unto the end of the world. Those words stayed in me. Those words, they comfort me. He said, He will be with me always, even unto the end of the world. So, with this encounter, with this mystery, with this thing, the story of this girl, I just want to release this message out there that don't be a stranger. Don't be a stranger. Don't be a stranger in His presence. Don't be a stranger in His word. Don't be a stranger. Do not be a stranger. Do not be a stranger in His presence. Do not. For He is the light. And whoever is going through times whereby they feel like they're in the woods, remember the story of the little girl. The light that was found in the scary woods. That even when you're in a scary situation, He is still with you. Remember Matthew 28 verse 20. When He said, I will be with you always, even unto the end of the world. He even said that, fear not, I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. Where you feel weak, He will strengthen you. He will help you where you're failing. He will uphold you when you're drowning with his righteous right hand. And the Bible even says in the book of Psalms that you need to confess and know and stand bold on his word that he is the stronghold of my right hand. I will not be shaken. I will not be moved because he is my God. Where does my help comes from? My help comes from the Lord. He is said he will never leave you nor forsake you. Even though your family forsake you, even though your mother and father forsake you. But Lord Jesus, God, he will never forsake you. He is with you always, even unto the end of the world. God bless you.